Alright, so we have question number 4. So they say obtain the length of the curve. We have y is equals to ln of cos x, right? I guess we have that, so it's pretty clear, right? Okay, and then 4, that's going to be a 0, and then x, let's say, equals to pi by 4. Right, we're going to have this, right? This is a question. We need to find the length, right, of this curve. So if you need to find the length of this curve, the first thing that you have to do is to find the derivative, and then the second thing that you have to do is to plug it on our integral equation, right? So in that case, the derivative of that, we're just going to have to say the derivative is just y prime. It's going to be equals to, so ln of cos of x is just going to be, so remember that your ln of x, the derivative is going to be 1 over x, right? Multiplied by x is going to be 1, right? I guess you didn't see that. Something like that, right? So in that case, the derivative of that is going to be 1 over cos of x multiplied by this cos of x, which is going to be negative sine of x. Okay, so that's what you're going to have. Y prime is going to be equal to minus tan of x. Okay, so now let's just carry on. So the arc length is going to be equal to an antiderivative. So we start from 0 all the way to pi by 4, right? Because the condition right over here from 0 all the way to pi by 4, right? So that should be the square root of 1 plus, well, that should be negative tan x squared, right? dx. Because right over here, it is a derivative right here squared, right? So the length is going to be equal to 0 pi by 4, right? And then the square root of 1 plus, there should be tan squared of x, and then dx. So length is going to be equal to integral from 0 to pi by 4. And then right over here, this 1 plus tan squared x, well, we can write it as our sec squared x, right? Square root of sec squared x, right? dx. This is what you're going to have, okay? So now, when we carry on, okay, so I guess right over here, you take out these 2, outside is going to eliminate the square root. So you're going to have the length is going to be equal to 0 to pi by 4, and then you're going to have our sec of x dx. So the antiderivative of that from the table, it is going to be equal to ln of sec of x plus tan of x, right? Integrated from 0 to pi by 4, okay? You will have this. Now, when we carry on, the length is going to be equal to, you just need to plug in the length of, we have your sec of pi by 4 plus we have your tan of pi by 4. Okay, do I have to? Yes, I have to. Okay, no worries. Minus ln of sec of 0 minus tan of 0. Okay, so the length is going to be equal to ln of, so right over here, your sec of pi by 4, that should be the square root of 2 plus pi by 4, tan pi by 4 is 1, obviously. Okay, these are not absolute values, by the way. Minus, so the sec of 0, so that should be 1 over cos, so it should be ln of 1. Okay, and then we have tan of 0, which is going to be 0. Okay, so now, right over here, the length is going to be equal to ln, right? So probably that is not there anymore. Okay, so we're going to have that, which is going to be root 2 plus 1. So that should be the answer, right?